guys, Syrians, let's go ahead and take a quick peek, and we're just going to ask, all right, so what is the silver lining that pops up, something positive to hold on to, especially if there's been stress or difficulty? What is the positive message here? Nothing has popped out yet, so let's see. There may be lots of, okay, that's crazy, that all that shuffling, and we end up with the exact same card that Huggens got. We have hearth, and we have comfort. This is really sweet. I love this card. I said this with Huggens too. I absolutely love the imagery on this, just because look at that little baby chilling on his doggy. There's something so warm, so loving about this. I don't know if somebody's going to be like recommitting to like creating a safe space for those that they care about, or if this is somebody who's I don't know. In this, it almost makes me think of someone who is so delighted that, even if life has had really hard moments, it's like someone is saying, but you know what? I wouldn't change those moments for anything, because look at what it got me. It got me my baby, or whatever rough thing I went through, it got me. That's what led me to getting my rescue dog. Or, it could just be that somebody is counting up the difficult things in life, and they're saying, but you know what? Those roads took me here. And wow, I wouldn't, if someone said I could, bypass pain or take some detour, but I'd miss out on my puppy or my doggy, you know what? I wouldn't take the detour, even if I could have bypassed something that was difficult. Knowing what I have now, and knowing that the hard roads that I had to take to get to where I am now, it still is worth it. Those hard roads were worth it. Temperance, we got really nice, calm energy. Somebody is literally letting painful memories go and bringing in amazing energy. You notice how one bird is flying away and the other one is landing in the hand. Very nice. And this is kind of like being governed by or overseen by kind of like the higher power, because we've got that red, fancy, very out of place like shade over her, so she doesn't get sunburned out here in the well, kind of like in the jungle, in the forest. To me, that's almost like her little halo of protection around her all the time. So I'm just going to say that this is a time of great peace, I'm going to say, that's coming in. Well, I take that back. We just got a Knight of Swords. That's busy. A Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And we've got a Page of Cups, and we've got an Ace of Swords. No, it's not going to, it may be a time of inner peace, but it's not a time of like laying around and just, watching the lazy river go by. No. This is a time of something new, something fresh is about to come in. And maybe that's why, maybe something new and fresh can come in, because we see one bird leaving and one bird coming in and lighting in her other hand. This could be an end to really difficult times, but it doesn't mean that we're going into a time of like, oh, and now it's going to be really placid. It's like, oh no, things are actually picking up pace, but it could be kind of like an avalanche of all really good stuff. So first off, this very much looks like a message that comes flying in. Again, kind of like divinely guided, since we do have the feather. I personally am not religious, but I warmly respect and accept everyone else's views. So please know that's never a challenge. You are very welcomed here, and whatever you do believe, don't believe. But I preface that only to say that oftentimes a lot of people think of like feathers as associated with angels. So however you perceive that, right? There is something very lovely associated with this. It's a kind message that comes in kind of out of nowhere. It could suddenly, you notice how she's her dress is covered in newsprint, so it's definitely like possibly a message, a letter, a communication of some kind, but it cuts through the cloud, it cuts through the confusion. This could be a sudden like turn of great fortune, or somebody says, hey, I'm coming to see you. No, I'm almost there. I know I didn't tell you, I just wanted to surprise you. And it could be a really wonderful surprise that all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, that's why I haven't heard from this person in so long. It's because they were traveling, they were headed my way. There could be a nice reveal, something very lovely that comes in. And you notice how we're getting the tea. We got the truth coming in here. This is a Page of Cups. A Page of Cups is a new beginning. It can be a fresh start in love. there's all of this feels like it's information, because this is truth, and this is communication as well. To me, this entire thing talks about what's coming into Cancerian's life right now is going to be a lot of information that could be truthful and honest, and it could be very divinely guided, because now we've got somebody wearing the galaxy coat and their head is a nautilus shell. We have too many cards for me to not pay attention to like that divine energy. This is very, very special. It's a very special time. It's a very special, I'll just say a turn of events here where life, the difficult parts of life seem to have, we've gotten through some big hurdles and things are starting to feel much better. And now a whole bunch of good things happen all at once, which seems to be a lot of once upon a time there was missing information or we weren't communicating with someone, and that lack of communication can leave a lot of room for an overactive imagination of all kinds of like negative thoughts and those dark machinations of the mind. And I think that this is just a lovely um shift in energy. A whole bunch of things are coming in all at once that seem to be, someone could start studying something new. That Ace of Swords, that could be about information, that could be about an area of interest and study. But now we just got this King of Pentacles. There could be somebody gets a lead on a new job, or this is a new lover coming in, or a lover returning. This is somebody coming in who's got great value that they would like to share with the Cancerian. However we choose to view that, for this character, we are seeing that basically everything that they didn't have is kind of like showing up in their lives. Everything that, all those difficult roads that they had to walk down that actually did yield amazing results, they are also, maybe just because of that state of gratitude that they're in, that willingness to have gone down those difficult roads in order to have this lovely payoff now. Maybe that's what's turning the tides for them and bringing in so much positive energy, so much truth and communication, and possibly a new start in love and romance with somebody who would be extremely giving. I mean, a King of Pentacles is someone who has a lot to offer. This could also be someone who is coming in to offer like a financial bump or something. A King of Pentacles is usually very giving. I would definitely say this is after a heck of a lot of hurt and pain. This is the end of a difficult, very difficult phase. A 10 is a completion of a cycle, right? And a 10 of Swords, as we can see, when I said it, like we can get, when there's not a lot of communication, we can get these like negative, thoughts in our mind. Why is this person not talking to me? Oh, they must be mad at me. Oh, probably my boss didn't even like, what I do, or nobody likes me. And it's like, that's all just that, again, that negative, that negative space that we're filling with unpleasant thoughts. And that's exactly what this card represents, is all these hands not even attached to anything, with those, then they're holding the little hat pins and poking her little head. And it's like, all this was very disjointed. This was really, I'm not going to say unnecessary, but it's just finally we're getting answers on things and it's all making sense. And now it's not stressing us out. That's the simplest way to say it. There's a lot of information. And if it's coming from a potential, a King of Pentacles, whether they're a romantic partner or a potential romantic partner or a boss or something, that could have been a huge source of confusion if there had been all kinds of like long delays between communication, didn't know what was going on. It's like somebody is coming in to clear up the confusion, and that is finally putting a closure to all that stress. But I do think that the big message here is, even though we see all these cards, like, wow, a bunch of stress is being wrapped up, we're getting information now, the flow of communication is open again, and it turns out none of those worries that we had are even correct, right? This King of Pentacles is coming in to give an offer. But remember, the only reason all of that happens is because our Cancerian first decided to say, let me let go of all the stress, because no matter what, my life is still really amazing. Let me get myself balanced. The Cancerian already took charge of their own stresses and kind of like managed it and chose to look at their life as the beautiful thing that it really is, instead of waiting and saying, oh my gosh, if I don't hear from someone, or if I don't get this answer, or I don't get communication, I'm not going to be able to be happy. This Cancerian said, my life is amazing no matter what. Yes, there's been some tough roads. Even now I could be stressed out, but you know what? I also have a lot of good in my life, and I wouldn't trade my life for anything, for any other person's, existence. I love my own. And so that releasing that tension is almost like it opens up these gates to where all this other wonderful stuff can actually show up, and that communication can come in. So kind of I just like the fact that our lead character here, they handled their stress first, and then it's like the universe came in and helped handle it also by reducing their stress. So anyway, that's what we got on that one. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys do enjoy my fictional storytelling, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe. It lets me know you like the channel, want me to keep doing it, and then I will. And if you are new here, welcome. I am not a psychic. I am truly just a fictional storyteller. That's what my gift is. So I hope you guys enjoy it for what it is. Something fun, entertaining. Maybe there's something positive that comes out of it. Awesome. All right. Thanks again for being here. Bye.